San Antonio. This is Rob for the Metalworks. Tonight we are here at the Casa, and it brings me great pleasure to welcome a band that I really dig, a band out of Miami, Florida, my Latino brothers. Yes, I have with me the guys from the Panix in here, right here at the Casa in San Antonio. Welcome, gentlemen, to the big program. How are you guys doing?
We're doing good, man. We're doing good. Thank you for having us, man. Treating us good stuff and hanging out, man.
Mickey's making us feel real good here, man.
Yeah, man.
Está bien.
I'm trying to get the best out of you, man. I know I got to get you guys liquored up. I know how you roll, man. I know.
Awesome.
No. It's a great thing. I'm glad that, first of all, I want to say that I'm really glad that Emmett and I had a chance to work together to kind of get this all coordinated, because I know you guys are trying to break out of the Miami scene and kind of really get the name out there. I'm familiar with the band, of course, because I know Alex from the Black Tide days, but not only because of that, but because I really dig the Panix tunes. They're really heavy and hardcore and thrashy. So let's go ahead and start right there. I guess Emmett would be the best person to respond to this question. Emmett, talk a little bit about the history of the Panix, because I know that you guys existed even before Alex joined the band.
Well, I've known Austin, our other guitar player. He had to stay home for a little while on this tour, but I knew Austin since elementary school, and we grew up in like middle school. We found out about like suicidal tendencies and DRI, and like old school thrash. We're like, fuck yeah, this shit's really cool. So we listened to more of that, and we got more into the punk stuff, like The Business and like A Global Threat and Casualties. So we started the Panix as a street punk band, like oi, 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 shit like that. And as we progressed into it, we started getting back more into like the old Kill 'Em All, Suicidal Tendencies shit. And so the metal sound started coming out more in it. And we had a guy on drums named Steve, and he left, and Christian. And we're still good friends with those guys. And Wolfgang came and played with us. And he's always been into like metal, and like, but he listens mostly rap and shit. It's crazy. Listen to all sorts of different stuff. So then we were good friends. We met him like at hardcore and punk shows back in Miami. That's where we hang out. And the first time I met him is I had snuck out of my house, and I was really high, and I was like really fucked up, and I was puking all over the place. And then he walks up next to me in Austin and starts puking. And so then he's like, oh yeah, I played in this band Black Tide or whatever. Like, cool. So he was always like, I want to play in a hardcore band. So we're like, okay, cool.
No, not Alex.
We're just like, cool, come play with us. And like,
my parents do this.
like, cool, come play with us. And like, so when he left his other band, we were like, fuck it, 2 guitars would sound good in our band now. So just come play with us. And I guess here we are today. Hanging out, still puking on each other, I suppose.
Danny, our merch guy, he puked on me the other night. Like, he actually puked on me.
Yes, no,
it was like 2 nights ago. Like, he actually like puked on my face. It was pretty bad. Yeah, I'm still gonna get him back, but he actually puked on me. But yeah, like he was saying, man. Like, these guys have been my best friends for years. Like, even before Black Tide really took off. Like, I was hanging out with these guys at the shows, and they've always wanted me to play with them, but I was always, doing Black Tide stuff. So the second that I was free, it was like, I didn't even ask to join the band. I was just like, Evan, I'm back. I'm back home, and I'm here to stay. And he's like, okay, so you're going to play for the Panix or what? And I said, all right, let's do it. And then it was just stay like that. Yeah, and I was like, all right, and that's it. And
I'm glad you share that, because, I first met you on the road with Black Tide. And when I first heard that you had left Black Tide and eventually had joined the Panix, I was like, I had to sit there and think about it and kind of try to understand everything. And I really came to the point where I said, Alex Nunez is someone that I really respect a lot, because, to say, Black Tide was something, and I know that there's evolutions in Black Tide, but you said, like, for whatever reasons, you weren't content or happy, and you said, I want to be, rather than, playing big places and getting acclaim, and I want to be true to myself, and I know that you have roots in hardcore and the really, really heavy stuff, not really like mainstream metal, which is what Black Tide is playing.
Yeah.
So for you to say, I'm going to leave that, go back to my roots, and do what I really love, that's very admirable. You don't meet a lot of musicians now who you could say are sellouts for going the other way.
Yeah.
So much props to you, Alex, for that. Let's talk a little bit about the vibe of the Panix. You guys are the solos. You're a shredder. There's a lot of heavy stuff. Austin's crazy shredder, and you guys are doing like mixed vocals. There's different people singing. Talk a little bit about the vibe for people who have never even heard the Panix?
Yeah, man, like first things first, at a Panix show, like it's all about the crowd. Like you got to be involved. Like,
want you on the stage.
Yeah, man.
I'll fucking take the mic and throw it in the fucking crowd and be like, sing the songs.
Oh, yeah,
Get on the stage,
Holy
man.
shit.
Oh yeah, there's been plenty of times where like we'll start playing a song that we know everyone knows, and I'll just turn the mic around.
Yeah, we just turn the mics
around. We go, our mics are your mics, man. Anybody out there watching this, if you ever go to a Panix show, feel free, man. Get on stage, man. You can stand on stage for the whole set. If we
You're like, fuck authority.
There's a lot of times that, like, at the end of the show, I have like all these bruises on my face because I get so fucking into it that I'm just like with a stick, like, fuck.
yeah, like, you get
Dude, because we get so into it, we start like screaming at everyone, like, get into it too, fuck.
Damn.
Yeah, it's all about that, man. Like, I mean,
crowd, man.
yeah, man. Like, I mean, it's cool to just play a show, and and you play good, and the show, and the kids watch you, and it's cool. But it's awesome when you get, because that's when you really like. We feel like we met like friends, like at shows. It's not even like, oh yeah, good show, and you walk away. Like we made friends, man. Like on this tour, we stayed at most of their houses. Like we played a show, and then you guys are also going to stay at my house, and like now we know these people, and thank you to all those guys who let us be staying everywhere, But it's all about like the crowd getting into it, circle pits, stage dives, get in there, man. Like, because what's going to a show and just hanging out, like fucking get in there.
Pay $5 to like act like you're at fucking Walmart, and just at least do something.
Yeah, man, you just gotta get into it, man. And that makes us feel better too. Like we play a better show. Like the better the crowd, like the wilder the crowd, the better and the wilder we play. Like every time, it's like that.
Yeah, man, it's all about like connection and shit that you got with the people, and like it's just that connection that you're gonna have with people. You can't be just fucking sitting around there and you play like, alright, I'm done. No.
Oh, I've been to shows like that too, and they suck.
Yeah,
So I'm glad. I'm really, really anxious to see you guys play tonight.
yeah. Well, hopefully, like
I really am.
Hopefully, kids at the show tonight are willing to fucking go out a little out there.
No fucking push moshing though. If you come to one of our shows and you fucking push mosh, I will make so much fun of you. Like we're not playing at Hot Topic, man.
Yeah.
Like circle pit, keep it old school, man. Fucking floor punch, stage dive, circle pit, all that. No push mosh.
Holy shit.